Hi guys, welcome back to Over Mechanics. Today we're going to show you how to do an oil change on a Hyundai Sonata. This one is the V6 3.3 engine and it will be the same procedure from 2006 all the way until 2010. What we need is a 10mm socket and a rod. So we can remove, there is two nuts right here on the front, two bolts in the middle. We need to remove those two, remove the cover and on the back. So altogether 4 nuts and 2 bolts. And now you can go ahead and pull the engine cover out of the engine bay, because we'll need to access the oil filter, which is located right here. So what you need to do, you need to jack the car up on stands. And don't leave just the jack, make sure you have jack stand, safety first, because if the jack fails, you're in trouble if you're under the car. Okay, first you need a 16mm wrench, and that's where the oil plug is located, as you can see. And you need to take it off, make sure you have a bucket to catch the old oil or some kind of pan, and let it drain all the way. It'll take you probably a couple minutes for the oil to drain out of the system. Okay, we drained the oil, and now you need to install the oil plug again. Make sure you get it tight, do not leave it for later, because if you do, you might forget. And if you forget, you're gonna drive the car, and after a few miles the oil plug will get loose if it's not tight on all the way, and you will run out of oil and ruin the engine. Okay, it's good to do now, it's to get a gallon and cut it or something, a little bucket, and with big pliers you need to remove that oil filter lid right here. Some of them will be really stuck, depending on if they install them correctly. And stay with us to see how we're going to do that. Don't forget guys to subscribe. We upload about a new video every day. Okay, and once you pull it out, you need to put it in that container so you don't make too big of a mess. Okay, now we can go ahead and you just pull the filter out of the housing. Now that big rubber seal right there, we will be replacing it, because the filter comes with the seals, and the one on the front, it's a smaller one. So you need to remove that one as well with a little flathead screwdriver or a knife. Just be careful. Okay, and it comes out. Now we need to get a new rubber seal, and you start it like that. It will be really tight, and install it. Now we need to install the big one in the groove. Make sure that it goes in the big groove there. Okay, let me show you. Okay, right here now, like that. And what you need to do, you need to apply oil on that new seal. That way the oil filter will come out easy next time when you are ready to replace it, and it will not get stuck. You need to push the new filter in, it just goes like that, and that's the number. If you're using Fram, it's CH49s, CH9999. And now we can go ahead and install it on the oil filter housing, and just screw it all the way. And once you get to the moment when the seal, that rubber seal, contacts the oil filter housing, it will get tight, so you need to use the pliers again. And get it tight, but not too tight, not to break the cap or anything like that. Now we need to remove the oil cap right there. Okay, and we're using 5W30 oil, you can use 520, 1030, it depends on where you live and what the climate is, but if it's above 0 degrees, 530 is pretty good. So this is a 5-quart jug, but the car requires 5.5 quarts. And some places they sell 4-quarter jug, this is 5, so you need to get an extra quarter. So you need to get an extra quart, and now we need to empty all that jug, because it's 5 quarts and we'll need 5.5. So we can just go ahead and start adding the oil. Okay. Do not put more than the required amount. Make sure it doesn't go over the top mark, because if it does, you're going to damage the catalytic converters if you add way too much oil. Because that oil needs to go somewhere, and you'll try to burn it through the exhaust when the pistons go down, and you'll go through the catalytic converter and we will burn the converters. Okay, we need to pull the funnel out of there. Don't forget to install the lid. Okay, 3 things not to forget: the oil plug, get it tight, that cap, and the oil filter housing lid. Now you just need to install the cover. All you need to do, just make sure you line it up. It goes right there in the two bolts and the one on the bottom, and just get those 4 nuts tight and the 2 bolts. Okay guys, next thing, you need to make sure that you take the car off the jack stands, make sure everything's leveled. That way we can go ahead and proceed to starting the vehicle now. Okay, now you need to let it run for a couple minutes. So we need to make sure that we have enough oil in the oil filter, make sure your oil light is not on, and let it run for a minute or 2. Okay, now let the car rest for a couple minutes. You need to put a dipstick, wipe it, and that way we'll be able now to get the accurate measurement. Okay, now you need to put it back in, pull it out, and now let's see what the level is. Okay, it's right in the middle. So if you want to be a little bit more, you can add probably about 1/3 of a quart to get to the full mark, but do not exceed the full mark because it can damage the catalytic converter. So between 5.5 and 5.8 quarts will do the trick. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, let us know if the video was helpful, and don't forget to subscribe. We upload 1 new video every day.